Hello YouTube, this is Ravenwood again, spending more money on the Project WJ. Alright, that's what we're going to do. But first let me bring out here and tell you a little bit about what's going on. Alright, everything seems to be going pretty good with the lift, and it's that one bad thing. Once I get up 40, around 40 mile an hour, any little bump I hit in the road, it kicks in a death wobble so bad. It's really quite dangerous. So, had a little bit of play and tie rod in on the drag link, and the tie rod had a little bit of wobble in it. And anybody that messes with these knows that the factory ones are a little bit thin. You can see a difference in the thread and the rod going this way out to the joint on the end. So I want to do this job right, and I'm still under my $5,000 budget so far, but I still have to put pistons and rings and bearings in it. But there's the old differential. You can see on these, I'll show you, I changed one tie rod in on it, and there's a difference in the beefy one, and I'll show you the name and the part number. I've got tie rods, tie rod ends, drag link ends, and upper and lower ball joints. So I'm going to do the front end right on it. And okay, you can see how that one is. And let's go in here and tell you a little bit more about these. These are so much more beefier. And I think that they're going to get rid of that death wobble for me. So I'm going to show you the what the parts numbers are and what brand they are. These are, well, I can get a good shot at it. Tech Supreme, and I ordered them on Rock Auto. Took about 4 days to get here. Everything you see here, the ball joints, upper lower, tie rod ends, drag link ends, and grease fits and carter pins, and all around $186. So, you know, I put the local parts places, OME replacement parts, and they were so, I just didn't like them. I don't like they hold up as good. But these all the way around are a whole lot more beefier. So I'm not sure which one of these two are drag links, and this is tie rod end right here. So we'll just give you a quick look at the parts number, but it's always best to go on, you put in what your vehicle is and pull up the part and check it out yourself. But this might help you out. This is a 99 WJ with a Dana 30 front differential, and there's the parts number for that one right there. My dumb butt was shining on the wrong one. And let's get right here. Okay, let's get back out here to the vehicle. Alright, one problem that I've always had in the past, the majority of the time I'm working on stuff myself, and once you do this, it's a good idea to have a front alignment, or if you can do it yourself, you know, it's better to get two people, and you can go online and get the specs where you can do it, and just set it the way you need it. Had a little brain freeze. But it's almost impossible to get accurate measurement. You know, if you take it off and you put it back, is put it back about like you had it. Get it exactly like you had it. You should still be dead on, but you probably still gonna need a front end line. But this helps get you close so it doesn't do all kind of crazy crap. So I'm gonna show you a little trick that I had. It's heck trying to, you can't get by yourself get an accurate center. You can hook it around a nut and guess at it. To get the center of the pin, the center of the bolt right there. I don't know if you can see the dang light shining on me, but that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna pop this out, and I'll show you what I came up with to where I could get it back close to. First, let me show you the tools that I used. Alright, I got a tie rod knocker, hammer, pliers, wire dikes, wrench, and you got to take off, loosen all your nuts. Take your carb pins out, loosen your nuts, whack it. And there's the old redneck way. If you're good, you're taking, don't beat down on the castle nut or the bolt, but you can whack it right there. Most times it's going to jar enough to drop it. It's a taper bolt for the ball joint. I mean tie rod in there. So let me pop this off. I'm going to show you my little trick that I found to get a measurement where I can put it back together. Yeah, this is going to be kind of rough because I got a screwed up shoulder and I'm very limited at what I can do. So you might hear me doing a little griping and fussing, but we'll try to make it through. I actually got two screwed up shoulders, but my right's so much worse than the left. Part of getting old, you're gonna have crap happen to you. Beats the alternative. One thing that helps me out take a Sharpie. Get you a place. Get your bolt straight up and down where it needs to be, and I'm gonna put a mark on the concrete for the outside of the tie rod end. And this will get you pretty close, and I'm gonna roll it over, having the bolt straight up and down, and make another mark. Oh, this is screwed up. I'll show you. Alright, make sure you get it straight. Put you another mark on that. And this drag link, it's going to be off just a little bit. You're going to have to readjust it to get your steering wheel back straight, but I'm still going to mark it so I can get it close. But that should hook you out a little bit. And since I don't have a vise, I'm going to get my impact and loosen that up. I think this one's going to be okay. The one that was on the Jeep to start with, both the drag link and the tie rod, the sleeve was must have come from up north. The threads were rusted out so bad in there, it gave me a heck of a time. But I was looking at these down in a little crack. It doesn't look bad, so I squirted a little bit of lube on it, a little bit of PV Blaster, loosen it up and try to get them out. And only do one side at a time. That way you make sure you get your get the right tie rod in and drag link in on the right one. And another thing to help you out, put your little mark which side's right and which side's left. That puts you a P and a D and a D. Else if you put them backwards, they're gonna be kind of screwed up. So I'm gonna end with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my little impact socket and loosen these up and get started on. Try to get them back together before 5 o'clock, which I know it's gonna be a little bit testy on it. Hurt. What's that called? Shoulder. Yeah. Oh, that friggin' hurt shoulder. But let me go one more look at this. But it's much more beefier. So I'm gonna end this video. That's pretty simple. I put back on, and so if that doesn't fix it, fix that death wobble, we'll go ahead and put these ball joints on there. Had one ball joint that was a little bit loose when I got the differential, and I tightened it up, and I think it's gonna be okay. So y'all have a blessed day. This is Raymond signing.